Welcome to the Human Programmer Academy. My name is AJ, and I'm a human programmer. That means I teach people how to understand, communicate with, and reprogram the unconscious patterns that shape their lives. Most people believe they have problems. Most of my clients arrive believing they are broken. They believe they are lazy, undisciplined, unmotivated, anxious, depressed, addicted, lost. But after years of working with people, I have discovered something surprising. Most people are not broken. They simply don't understand how the human system works. And when you don't understand how something works, you accidentally fight against it. Imagine trying to operate a computer without knowing it had an operating system. Imagine trying to fly an airplane without knowing where the controls are. Imagine spending your entire life trying to fix yourself without ever being given the instruction manual. That is why I created the Human Programmer Academy. This is not a course about becoming somebody else. It is a course about finally understanding who you already are. Before we go any further, I want to tell you something important. My clients pay up to $555 for an afternoon session with me. The ideas I'm sharing in this academy are the same ideas I teach those clients. The only difference is that here, you must become your own coach. That means I want you to treat these lessons as if you paid for them, not because I need anything from you, but because your unconscious mind pays attention to what it values. Your time, your focus, your attention. Those are your most valuable currencies. So before every lesson, pause for a moment, take a breath, and ask yourself, what if this lesson changes my life? Then listen from that state. The biggest mistake humans make. Most people believe they are one thing, one mind, one personality, one identity. But when you begin paying attention, something interesting happens. One part of you wants to save money. Another part wants to buy things. One part wants to exercise. Another part wants the couch. One part wants a healthy relationship. Another part keeps choosing unhealthy people. Which one is the real you? The answer is all of them and none of them. You are not any one part. You are the awareness observing all of the parts. This single realization changes everything. The human operating system. Here is the simplest model I know. Every human contains three experiences happening simultaneously: the observer, the body, the programming. The observer is awareness. The body is the biological vehicle. The programming is everything you learned and absorbed growing up. Most people think they are the programming. That is why they feel trapped. But the moment you realize you can observe your programming, you discover something incredible. If you can observe it, you can change it. Over 2,000 years ago, Plato told a story about prisoners watching shadows on a cave wall. The prisoners believed the shadows were reality. They had never seen anything else. Then one prisoner escaped. He discovered there was an entire world outside of the cave. When he returned to tell the others, they thought he was crazy. I believe most humans are living inside the psychological cave, not because they are weak, not because they are broken, but because they have confused their stories with reality. We don't experience reality directly. We experience reality through our programming. All that programming was largely installed before we were old enough to question it. But the body remembers, even when the conscious mind forgets. A painful childhood experience, a betrayal, a rejection, an embarrassment. The body stores these experiences as protective patterns. Those patterns become automatic reactions, triggers, fears, avoidance. People think they are reacting to what is happening now. Often, they are reacting to something that happened years ago. The body is simply trying to protect them. The problem is that protection can become prison. The good news? The system is not broken. It is working exactly as it was designed to. The nervous system learned survival. Now, we simply need to teach it safety. And the beautiful thing is, the human system already knows how to heal. The body wants balance. The mind wants clarity. The spirit wants connection. Our job is to simply stop interfering with the process. The exit is not somewhere outside of you. The exit is within. Meditation, breath work, mindfulness, prayer, self-hypnosis. These practices all point towards the same doorway: presence. When you become present enough, you stop watching the shadows and you begin seeing reality clearly. What is self-hypnosis? Most people think hypnosis is mind control. It isn't. Hypnosis is focused attention. That is all. Every day you hypnotize yourself. Every time you repeat a story. Every time you describe yourself. Every time you explain why life is difficult, you are programming your system. The question is not whether you are hypnotizing yourself. The question is, are you doing it consciously or unconsciously? In this academy, you will learn to do it consciously. The daily practice. Transformation does not happen because of information. Transformation happens through repetition. That is why we create rituals. Morning rituals, afternoon rituals, evening rituals. Not because routines are magical, but because repetition creates new body memories. And new body memories create new identities. The core philosophy of Human Programmer Academy. Everything is unfolding as it should. Not because every experience feels good, but because every experience contains information. Every challenge is revealing something. Every trigger is teaching something. Every obstacle is pointing towards growth. Life is not happening to you. Life is revealing you to yourself. Over the coming lessons, you will learn how to understand your mind, heal old patterns, create new habits, build a relationship with your unconscious mind, and most importantly, discover who you are beneath the conditioning. You are not broken. You never were. You simply inherited a program, and now you are finally learning how to rewrite the code. Welcome to the Human Programmer Academy. I'm so happy you're here, and I look forward to growing with you. Thank you so much for joining me on the intro video for the Human Programmer Academy. If you are watching this on YouTube, you are missing out. You need to head over to hack-yourself.net. Hackyourself.net, that is where all the action is. The Human Programmer Academy is up and running at hackyourself.net. I'm getting everything organized now, but it will have a full course for you to get your brain out of fight, flight, freeze, or fawn and into presence. Membership is free. All you have to do is put in your email address.